beautiful people. My name is David. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie Maderos. Welcome back to our channel. And for our viewers and listeners, we hope you guys are doing well. And oh my gosh, y'all, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and just commenting on our past video. It has been an insane week for us. Every single day we were like refreshing. Just because the support and the comments really made our week, just to get other people's perspectives on what we thought, and also calling us out on some of the reactions on what we said. Thank you. And this is just amazing. Before we get into the comments and everything, Abe and Charlie, how y'all doing?
Hanging in there.
Yeah, bro.
Tomorrow's Monday.
He works
Need to
tomorrow.
go back to work. Yeah, no, these guys don't work.
He don't work tomorrow.
Lazy, but no, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Yeah.
I used to have that day off, but not anymore.
Okay. Tomorrow's a Boston Marathon, so
I'm excited. We just hit over 200 subscribers. That's a big milestone for us. It was crazy. It's basically like one video kind of did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for your support. And over 10,000 views on the last episode. Jesus.
yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, we
We
know
were
that.
not expecting that, but thank you. Thank you for the support. We hope that you keep coming back, and hopefully that you like this one as well, this episode. We don't know what's going to happen, so.
Yeah, we know not every reaction is going to be to the greatest TV episode of all time, but you know, either way, thanks for interacting with us. And the best thing is just to see what you guys say about what's going on and how we think differently about this. So we appreciate you, and we hope you come back and keep watching. All right, you guys want to get into some of the comments that we got and just read
Go
through
for it.
some of the interactions that we got? All right, so first one we got is Brandon Minch. He commented, "The reason this episode feels so uncomfortable is they filmed part of it as a one-act play with no cuts. They made it feel like we were inside of a family experiencing a tragedy, almost like we shouldn't be there." Yeah, I think they talked about that before the episode aired, how it was like a 28-page scene, and they did it all in one cut. And it was crazy because it was like film.
Yeah.
And they had to put like film reels across the different places in the set. And it's like, oh, you run out of one film reel, you switch it up.
Yep.
And it was nuts. So how they did that was crazy. And it worked, though, for feeling uncomfortable and everything. It felt supernatural. So I thought they did that perfectly. All right. DGT. You got some other letters there, but you were, DGT, you know who you are. You can't seriously think Tom did something. Logan was an 82-year-old man with a bad heart and constantly under a massive amount of stress. Stressed out 82-year-olds with bad hearts die all the time. I think the audience just got put into as much of a state of shock as the kids because of the timing of it. Killing off the main character in the third episode of a final season with 7 episodes to go. Nobody saw that coming. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, DGT, but also like towards the end of the episode, which I don't blame you if you didn't stick around. If most of you didn't stick around for that, it's totally fine. But towards the end of the episode, we kind of had a change of heart about that. We were looking back at Carrie, and we're like, yo, if anybody did anything, it's probably Carrie.
Yeah. And some people were calling us out saying that maybe Carrie isn't the one, but I didn't see too many like real concrete things. If you want to come back and say this is why Carrie didn't do it, I'm all for it. But like, and to be fair, I don't 100% think that somebody has to be involved in Logan's death. Like, it's very possible.
It's fan theories. It's just
Right,
fan
exactly.
theories, right?
And
Like,
we said that. We said that as well. We're like, it's a crazy fan theory. Is it accurate? Probably not.
1,000%. It's full reach, but like, imagine how crazy that would be.
yeah.
All right. The next one we have here is Kay Derling. Connor's immediate suspicious response of, well, is he? And he never even liked me is so telling of their history. Where are they going to go from here? Well, the show is called Succession. It was always going to be about the fight to take over. I think that comment speaks for itself.
Perfectly.
So, yeah. Javier, back again. Appreciate you, Javier. I think another foreshadowing of Logan's death was in season 4, episode 1, in the restaurant scene where Logan was eating with his bodyguard. I think his name's Colin. And he talked about life after death and reflected on his mortality, showing that maybe he knew the end was near for him. That's a perfect
Yeah.
pull-up.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Yeah, I think there's subtle hints across the season, and like it's hard to pick up on them when we really weren't.
We're in a
expecting
state of shock.
Yeah.
So you're just like, what is going on? Yeah.
I think we spent most of the episode just being like, is he dead?
Yeah.
Like just like the kids
It's
were
trying to accept what was happening, the events that were occurring the last
Exactly.
episodes.
Exactly. All right, gonna read just a couple more here. Ramirdra, I think That's how you say your name. Sorry if I said it wrong. HBO only hires writers who hate weddings. That was what Charlie said. I laughed out loud at that. I've been watching all the recaps on this episode, and that is truly a unique take and probably true. Yeah, yo, Charlie said that, I was dying.
Yeah,
I was dying because I was like, yo, facts. Like, these people, they must like really dislike weddings because every wedding sucks.
No, that's yo. Literally, House of the Dragon had a bad wedding.
Yeah. both the Game of Thrones. I mean, what's his name? George R.R. Martin probably wrote those weddings in there though.
Yeah.
So maybe but the writers definitely leaned into that. So yeah, that was a good take by Charles. Squiggle wrote, I get your point, and I also feel uncomfortable, but I think it's not just about them thinking about what the world is going to think of them. They need to discuss the business side, and that's how it works, unfortunately. And I think we definitely get that. I think that the way that we were reacting on this episode was more like the humanistic side of things, right? We weren't just like, oh my God, like, don't think about the business. It was more just like, holy crap, they don't get to really relish, or not even relish, like, be in the moment of the grief of their dad dying because of all the business. And I think that's the shock that we sat in.
It's such a quick switch that you're just there like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, how can you even, like, you don't even have time to process what's going on.
Exactly.
And then that's what I think was so effective and made me feel so uncomfortable.
And I think there was two very specific things that made me feel uncomfortable. It was one, them like debating keeping the plane circling. I was like, that's too far. Like, regardless of the business stuff, that's too much, like way too much. And then Shiv being like, I almost wish it was mom, because like her relationship with her dad has been so toxic. So to the point to say that she wishes it was her mom is like insane.
Yeah.
Because we only get a little bit of that relationship. We know it's not perfect, but it's like, holy crap, bro. Like, you wish your mom died versus that was the crazy bit. All right. What else here? All right. This is the last comment I'm going to read. It's a 8A, you commented, and thank you for commenting this. This ep was not fiction. When my dad died, I reacted like Carolina, Tom, and Greg. Not proud of that, but that's how grief and shock plays with your mind sometimes. So, Itzel, thank you for sharing that. And I think that's what this episode did really perfectly, is it just like really honed in on how grief is not this like pretty, and like everyone grieves the same way. Like, there is so much shock involved, and there's so much like there's no real right way to react when things like that happen. And I think this episode hones in on that perfectly, and I think that really reflects life really well. So and there was a bunch of other comments, y'all, but we want to keep these videos as compact as possible, so keep commenting, and maybe yours will make the next episode. So we really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. And y'all ready?
No.
You're not ready?
Please just play.
All right. Episode 4. Here we go, y'all. There we go. Same thing happens. So now we're seeing the grief, right? The humanistic.
Mourning.
Yeah, the mourning. Yeah.
Kendall almost just looked like how he did after he killed that kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just looked like dejected.
It's a good result. The journey we went on with the amniocentesis after what the blood test showed us, everything looks healthy.
Oh, so does that mean she can get pregnant? Is that what it was?
No,
she's pregnant.
Oh, she is pregnant. Oh, damn.
She said no spotting, no bleeding. So
Because the actual actress is actually pregnant too. So I think they brought
wrote
it.
that
Yeah,
in.
they wrote it in. Oh my god, my hair's all over the place.
yeah, bro, you headbanging.
I saw some comments on everyone saying like, yeah, this is top 3.
Facts. Shout out to
Or
whoever
people are
said.
saying like, this is number 1 actually.
Yeah. Someone said House of Cards.
Yeah, House of Cards.
Good one, too.
True Detective. Someone else was said.
I haven't heard the truth.
I haven't either.
So this is Tom's baby, obviously.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Do we know? We don't
How
know.
long ago was it that she was hooking up with the guy from the
other guy.
campaign that she was?
Oh, that
could
wasn't
be?
long ago.
That was season 2.
Yeah, season 1, season 2,
I don't think it was season 1. Damn,
2.
could be.
Yeah, season
I'm
1.
losing track.
If it is Tom's, that's gonna be ugly.
The baby, yeah.
Yeah, because of the divorce and everything.
I think they will make it Tom's child because of just to have that clash.
Yeah. If it is Tom's kid, the baby is gonna be butt ugly. Yeah.
But ugly.
Nicholas Bertel is always in his bag, bro. It's crazy.
He uses a lot of the same themes
Yeah.
though, but he just picks his spots with it.
What you've done, Juliet, is you've taken a strap on and you fucked me right in the ass, yeah?
Jesus.
Hugo, do you have something to tell us, bro?
What was that? That was so weird.
Yeah.
Marsha.
Oh,
Wow, we
Marsha.
haven't seen her in a hot minute. I'm calling cap on that.
You know,
We were very close. It was complicated, but we spoke intimately.
Oh
every
man, yeah.
evening.
People see that's the thing. People are gonna start playing like dirty stuff to
yeah.
try to get in on the money.
I see you, Marsha. I see right through you.
Is that something they want us to think first, though? Like,
Could be.
right away?
Maybe she is telling the truth.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
thank you. Thanks, Sid.
Weird thing to say. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, thank you. Like, it's so strange. Like, grief is so. Oh,
It
it's so
is very
uncomfortable.
weird.
It is. It's hard.
I don't know what to say when people die. I'll be real with you. I have a hard time.
Man, you just gotta.
You gotta be there.
Yeah. You
But-
just gotta be present.
You know, where's Carrie?
In Marsha's trunk. Inside an anaconda. Inside a sarcophagus.
You know that Marsha hasn't seen Dad in like 7 weeks. It says in his calendar.
Intimate calls every night. Did you get that one?
Oh, yeah, no, I could do a phone sex bit if you want. I just thought you wouldn't be in the mood.
I think he probably has some trauma with phone sex because what he said to his dad. Remember?
Yeah.
Last
Is
season.
that a dick pic?
True.
Maybe he's like, nah, I'm not gonna talk about that.
For some of us, it's a sad day, but for others, it's Coronation Demolition Derby.
Tom. As soon as she says that, Tom comes out the cut.
That was great. That was great.
What a weasel, bro.
I think he's the dad. I think he's the dad. The way she looked at him.
Like, she could also be looking at him and be like,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have a kid and it's not yours type of thing.
Right.
Mhm. Ooh.
That's even
Could
worse.
be either one of the two.
Just trying to keep everything stable, board on the line, and what, an hour to pick a new top dog.
And what's your sense, Frank? What are the CEO vibes?
Would anyone care for a look at the china?
I don't like this crew. It's such a weird mix of.
Okay, so the way, all right, what I'm understanding, it's gonna be the old heads against them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Cause yeah,
Hi.
and then he's just gonna be in the middle of everything.
Greg
is gonna be
Or
the.
he might join up with them and be like, "Hey, I got some."
I just think he's gonna be in the middle of everything.
I'm sad. And just thinking about how things will shake down, right? There's the board meeting coming up any minute, and I talked to Ewan, and he'll have a say. So
You need to get a new mommy, okay? We're not your mommy.
Oh yeah, I wonder what his Ewan's gonna say. Forgot about him.
And here's my position. I wonder if we don't want to take control of the plane here.
If we called around the board, Frank, you would hold a lot of sway on the interim appointment.
They'd like senior management input, yeah. Right, and if the message we gave was to be, but that the kids are
Screw ups and dipshits.
maybe not constitutionally well-equipped at this point to take on the role.
What does that even mean, bro?
Constitution.
That's just word.
What?
Just filler.
Although obviously, generally speaking, the CFO might be considered the natural interim.
Look at that. Look at the man wants it.
I guess you've already had your tilt at the windmill, huh, Jerry?
Exactly. I've already done it, and quite successfully.
Don't push me out the plane so fast there, Jer.
Oh my god, bro.
You're a corporate legend. What you did in the 90s with cable.
Yo. Nah, Jerry's foul. I love Jerry.
To the senior group of very respected graybeards, that all I have ever personally asked is the chance to serve.
Tom, shut up.
I mean, I'm sick with grief.
Oh, you're
But
sick
I-
with grief?
Tom has everyone's dick in his mouth, bro. I swear to God. Relax, Tom.
If
No.
we were to recommend you to the board, the question they might ask, can I frame the question for you? But as a friend, you're a clumsy interloper and no one trusts you. The only guy pulling for you is dead. And now you're just married to the ex-boss's daughter and she doesn't even like you. And you are fair and squarely fucked.
Well, Tom, your case is done.
Yo, he shook.
What did he expect,
I know.
bro? What did he expect?
Oh, hey, Oscar. This is Roman Roy. Lucas called, but I was just rounding up my chimpanzee friends because they want to say hi, too. Is he there?
No, he went now, he says.
He went out, he says? Is that what he said?
Yeah, well, we don't want to lose momentum.
You obviously know what happened here yesterday, right?
Oh, sure, yeah, we really feel for you guys. Bad one.
Yeah, bad one. Thank you for that. Thanks.
The Swedes, man, they don't care. They're just so blunt.
Hey, yo, billionaires are crazy, bro.
But Swedes, they're just very like direct.
How would you feel about doing a meet in the U.S.?
Here, this is the annual retreat. We can't just drop it.
Oh, no, I totally see that. Fine.
They told him to find a new mommy, and he's literally trying to find a new mommy. Have you learned nothing, bro?
Bro, what?
I love Greg, bro. I love him. He's so unaware.
Oh, we're going to head off next week. You know, we've got a little trip planned out. Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Pennsylvania.
The honeymoon states.
Oh Lord, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's why. Why would you?
It's campaigning, man.
I know.
Could have gone to Hawaii, California, Florida.
If and when the time comes for you to consider selling this place, I'm wary to even say the words, but I would be.
No need to be ashamed. We're family. I will be looking for between 60 and 70 millions.
All right. Okay, so like 63 or...
Done?
Done?
Yeah, done.
Yeah, idiot. Good job, Connor. Got hustled. That's good.
He just has that chill on his account.
Okay.
What is this?
And who else knows? As of now, as far as I know, just you and me. So what are you thinking? Well, I honestly didn't even want to start thinking till you were here. Might it just go away? I mean, it might get lost. I hope it doesn't. But what if your hand goes a little wobbly and the draft takes it away and it gets flushed down a toilet by mistake?
That's a letter from Logan. Tell me not.
Is it the will?
There's got to be something about like who he leaves the company to.
Paragraph 3.
Give it to the legal person. You're all screwed.
And where was this found?
In his private safe.
And this penciled addendum is what?
We haven't touched it. The underlining the pencil is his. Undated, apparently. Not even shared with his lawyer or myself, so.
Jerry don't like it. Jerry don't like it.
Legally, it's up for the board to decide who's next, so this is not germane.
We were joking that it could fall in the toilet.
Yes, well, that is a very funny joke.
He signed him with the kids. That will definitely had something for them.
I may have caught myself up in a little bit of something. I just found out that my daughter, she happened to sell a bunch of Waystar stock just before the news about your father went public. Total coincidence. I don't want it to come up as an issue.
Insider trading.
The irony is we hardly talk. And, thanks, Ken.
That's on you, dude. That's who fucked Hugo, in case you were wondering.
His daughter.
A complicated man.
Threw phones at staff.
He's a bit racist.
Well, then he was very much a man of his era.
Again, racist. Also relaxed about sexual assault.
Business genius.
Never paid a penny in U.S. tax.
He wouldn't even hug his grandkids.
Hey guys, sorry. I think they want to see
The
you in
roast
the
session
library.
of their dead dad.
Someone throw a knife at Tom.
The roast of Logan Roy.
Oh, Kendall was dying, bro. He was actually.
Just want to say that, and I wish maybe there's some things I could maybe take back, some words, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Translation: I'm fucked since Logan's gone. So can you?
So
please,
I need
please,
an
please,
ally?
Please keep me in your corner.
Kendall was like, I don't figure it out. To every person,
Yeah,
he's like,
he is.
figure it
And
out.
I'm glad he is.
He's just like,
as he should. They don't
it's
always
not
keep
his
anything.
business. Yeah, exactly.
I'm one of the executors of your dad's affairs. Certain wishes have been discovered, and it appears at a certain point, undated, it was suggested that it was your dad's wish that Kendall take over as CEO.
No way. I was not expecting that.
It looks like there are pencil addendums from another time. Because the family no longer has majority control of Waystar, so any such suggestions are non-binding.
Dad was the founder. Oh, so he underlined recently?
Underlined or crossed out?
Shit.
They're geniuses. The old heads.
Yeah.
They're pitting them against each other.
Yeah.
I think that's Jerry's call. Said instead of you idiots
Jerry's
throwing
mad
this-
smart,
instead of
bro.
you idiots throwing this down the toilet, show them this and start a war.
Yeah, the way he stared at him to make sure his reaction is.
I want them to cut to Jerry, just so I can see her reaction to this.
Bro, Jerry is.
I think they're purposely not showing her.
Hey, everyone.
Yes, Greg. In case it comes out, we wanted you to be aware that you're on a piece of paper. Side letter left by Logan with some wishes and disbursements.
Okay. Yeah. In what capacity? In what fashion?
You're an addendum of miscellaneous matters in pencil with a question mark.
Nevertheless.
I love He wanted me to take over.
And so then maybe the natural conclusion might perhaps be I'd be his number 2.
Greg.
Nice track.
He probably wrote it down so he can remember your name.
We had a good
He said,
rapport.
damn it.
Yeah,
Look at
good
her.
rapport.
She's laughing in
I
the
feel like
back.
he would want-
She's smirking.
That's the funniest thing, bro.
Question mark. I think it's possibly it's a
It's
wonder.
a doodle. We just wanted you to be aware.
Oh, hey, sorry.
Yo, they're plotting, bro. Greg's like, wow, him picking Ken would be the most ridiculous thing. So what's the second most ridiculous thing you could do?
He's the
Put
second
me
man.
as the second.
Ken's gonna get his like aggression back
From season 1.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like he didn't like me.
No.
I disappointed him.
No. Come on. We think these grand horror things at times like these ice shelves are gonna come at us in the night and take our heads off. It's not true. He was an old bastard, and he loved you. He loved you.
This is where he like respects his dad again, and then kind of starts to become a version of his dad.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe their bet is that like Kendall has messed it up in the past, so if he tries to take it on, he's just gonna mess it up again. They don't
Who
have
knows
issue
about
telling
the accident?
Colin. Colin was his dad's like.
Yeah.
And the siblings.
Slowly coming to accept that we killed him. No, we did. He died on the plane, and he wouldn't have been on the plane except that we made him get on there. So that's just very cool.
Anything could have happened. A million things could have happened.
I just don't want to fake myself out. If we had said yes to Gojo, then he might have been around for 20 more years so he could rock his grandkids to sleep. My dad died, and my mom is a fucking disaster, and my husband is, feels like I'm the only one who lost something that they actually fucking wanted here, and it's not coming back, so...
Siobhan, do you remember when we first knew one another? First time in France, when I flew to you, and it was that very difficult time for you. I'd sent you all those handwritten notes, and then the first time, and you were wearing that very fine silk shirt, and I put my arm around you, and I said, I kept asking, do you like this? Do you like this?
A little while ago, wasn't it?
Not that long.
Oh, a while back.
Grasping at straws, man.
Yeah, he's trying.
Got nothing so far. He's like 0 for 4.
He's just shooting his bricks, bro.
Who died fishing his iPhone from a clogged
In
toilet.
public, he was a great communicator, a powerful man.
So they say Carl Blackmiller.
Loves messing with Greg.
Greg's the only one he has
He's so gullible.
Molded the country like clay in his hands. And made it into something beautiful.
Into the shape of a dick.
Greg is 12. Greg is 12. He's such a child.
Hey, bro.
My dad was very affected.
Yeah, and so why is he doing that with his face, can I ask?
That's just how his face looks these days.
Oh yeah? Frozen into a smile?
Please.
Yo.
I can't. I'm dying. This episode's great. This episode is great. Literally, Loki, nothing's happening. I mean, a lot has happened, but like, I'm just dying. This is great. Who wins in a fight, her or Marsha?
Melanie?
I just need to go up, so
Please.
thank you.
No, not upstairs.
Come on.
What is going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You're good? Sorry, I don't know if I have your private number. Can you send that to me?
He was making arrangements about us, so could you check?
Yeah, I got it. I'm done.
He was gonna make
Are
it.
making arrangements?
Oh god. Here come the waterworks.
Take her
I
out
did
the
not
back,
know what
Billy.
to
That's
make
always
of that
nice to hear.
interaction. Like,
Marsha,
I'm so
that
confused.
was necessary, right?
We're calling her a taxi to the subway so that she can go home to her little apartment.
Oh, Marsha doing her thing. Doing her thing.
Shiv, should we talk? Yeah, we don't need to. Nothing needs to change too much. Like whatever you're thinking, you can say.
Fine, we should definitely talk.
Oh, she's hurting. She's mad at the well.
You notice how so far Kendall's playing it smart, because usually he's very like, well, guys, maybe I could be, but he's very like, he hasn't insinuated anything yet.
You think he will this episode? Or
I don't think he's gonna insinuate anything, because I think he's gonna play it smart.
Is he about to be one for five?
Tiptoe Tommy.
I'm here to serve.
No.
I'm here to serve.
Lip balm Tom Wom. Lubing up his lips to kiss my butt.
Thinking about it, though.
0 for 5.
0 for 5? He was kind of thinking about that.
No.
I heard he saw your Pierce business plan and choke laughing.
You fucking prick.
Hey. Hey. It's all right.
So, listen, you gonna do the board call from here?
Here or car?
There's a piece of paper with me on it that Dad said it should be me.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
Can you swing in for me? You know me, you know my flaws. It's short term.
You know, my pubes got a little singed the last time I went with you.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a different thing.
What's in it for me, Ken?
I don't know, man. Maybe do a solid for your oldest pal the day after his dad died.
Cards that I don't think Kendall would usually play. I mean, I know that him going to Stewie is not out of the question, but I feel like usually he would try to rationalize things for people. And
Can we
Peter Munyon was flying to Spain, and he tried.
He's faltering.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his patience for sure.
So
Can you stop ignoring me, please? For fuck's sake, huh? Come on, please. We've got somewhere. Yeah? Let's talk about it. I don't even care what happens, but let's not just give it to the fucking Keystone fucks because we didn't talk. And then we move ahead. Us three, Pierce, ATN, everything.
Okay, good. Great. Well, I have some thoughts.
Yeah, I guess I have some thoughts too.
You're not pulling for Chair Bear.
But me? Hell no. No, I'm done helping old ladies cross the street.
About me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think we were close, and honestly, Ken, it doesn't feel good, right? For it to be just you.
Yeah.
So, them's my words.
I see that, bro.
You do?
Yeah. Rome, it doesn't have to be just me. I'm down. It makes sense.
And what about me?
Honestly, I just worry it looks like special pleading. It needs to look fucking dry and clean and tough.
And I don't?
I don't think it works. You actually don't have experience. It starts to look flaky.
I did the strategic review.
That was Daddy Make Work. Besides, I think 2 is cool, but 3 is...
3 is a bit wonky.
It's true.
Yeah.
They have a point, though. They do, because the two of them have been in the seat, and she has not. And the second that she was, it literally went to shit.
Yeah, you're inside everything, okay? This is like, I'm not trying to fuck anyone, okay? This is just to sell. And yesterday was, come on. Like, yesterday was fucking, that was real. And I feel really good about this. I think this is good.
I need to be across everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, it's a holding position. We'll do the deal. Spin ATN, fold in Pierce, 6 months, 8 months.
And that's all equal.
Yeah.
Equal as fuck to the gram.
You guys fuck me on this, and it's...
No.
This is a dad promise. On yesterday.
Yeah.
On yesterday.
On yesterday. Not gonna fuck you.
Oh, coming from Roman, he'll hold that through, but I don't know.
I don't know about Kendall. I don't know about Kendall.
Yeah, I'm torn on Kendall. I want to believe him. I don't believe him.
I don't believe him.
Pre-board, we were just hoping it would be just us.
Oh no, this is a good group.
I'm just not sure it's appropriate for this discussion.
Well, if you're uncomfortable, Frank, you can fuck off. This is a lovely gang of pals having a chat, okay?
So much of Stewie's money is in this, so everyone shut up.
Tell him.
When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
Like 48 hours ago.
And how'd that go?
Went well.
Well, Ken, the DOJ's all wrapped up.
Say it, Roman. Say it. He told you to fire Jerry.
Shiv's gonna break.
She's got no choice. She's got no other play.
No, I'm saying she's gonna break. Like she's gonna say something.
If she says something, she fucks all of it because she has
can't.
no other play.
She can't.
She has no play.
But she's done it before. If you don't remember, she fucked the deal in the middle of a dinner with Pierce. And
Oh yeah, she said that she was
gonna be the
CEO. Yeah.
It was like forcing her dad to tell them.
But she had that play. She has no play now.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
You know what
she
I'm
played
saying?
her cards wrong in that game.
She has no cards.
Yeah,
She has no
Because she's frustrated. Okay. She didn't say anything. Good.
Yeah, she's wearing this really well on her face. Good job. Oh shit.
Yo.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Fine. Don't fucking touch me. Stop. Stop smiling.
Stop smiling. Oh, it's the guy.
Sandy.
No, bro.
I can't get over what Kendall said, bro. Hi, who are you? Why is the sex party so fucking sad?
This is crazy, bro.
This episode is great, bro. It's so good.
Did you know he did Sudoku?
Just stop. I love how they didn't even bother to show his face again. Like, yeah,
You knew exactly what was there.
We are putting together this statement announcing you, and
Advil.
we'll go through all the biographical details with your offices. And yeah, just wanted to check in on.
I wouldn't, but it is our job to say that we could go to Connor's mom, physical and verbal abuse, the Carrie situation.
Okay,
There
well, that's all right. Okay, yeah, I do have certain feelings of queasiness about, I guess, shitting on our dad while he's still up at Frank E. Campbell's. Maybe don't bring us this disgusting shit ever again, okay?
Yeah, we're getting that season 1 Kendall, bro.
Yeah.
Did he cross that out or did he underline it?
I don't know. To me, it looks more like an underline because I've done things like that before where I start underlining and then I end up crossing it out.
Right.
Because if I'm crossing it out, I'm crossing it out.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe he was probably like Kendall, yeah, and then
Tracing
nope.
it and then.
You know the stuff,
What stuff?
the bad dad stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's what he would do. He'd want this for the firm.
Shit.
Right. Okay.
So, action that, but soft, no prints.
I'm a little concerned to freelance. Can I get a sign off from Carolina and Roman?
No,
and
pal, no. Down low.
Wants him to save.
He wants him
So,
to do the
yeah,
stuff that he
to
was
do
talking
stuff,
about.
yeah.
He's playing Roman and Carolina at this point.
Unless you want me to pull out the strap on.
Oh, fuck. He has him. Because of the insider trading shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. We got the Kendall smile right at the end.
That's crazy. Kendall's got the he's got the pieces.
Yo, he's playing his he's
all right. That's wild.
Wow, what an episode.
But what does that do to help him?
What do you mean?
What does that do to help
Okay,
his
so the
case?
So the thing is, right now, the
Speaking
automatic
bad of his dad.
the automatic feeling is that Roman and Kendall come up, they're incompetent. How do you make it seem like they actually are competent? What they're saying is, tell them that
The old
kids
head,
at the
yeah.
end were pulling the strings towards the end because Logan was kind of losing it. That's what they want to say.
I see.
That's the PR play,
I
so
see.
that they can have some sort of confidence in Kendall and and Roman.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Roman doesn't want to do it, but Kendall knows it is the best play. So he's using his chips to make Hugo do it.
Crazy how it all connected, because at the beginning of the episode, Hugo was like, he opens up to Kendall about that situation, and then we find out about the will and how it all connected right at the end. I think that was, again, another great writing and storytelling, because it just puts it's done so well,
Bro, you know what I'm just thinking about, and I'm like, we got so much in that episode, and they were in one location. They were in one setting again.
Because but I feel like that's most of Succession, man. A lot of stuff happened in one setting. A lot of episodes.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like, especially in this one, there was so much of like what is going to come next, power play moves that happened within an hour span in this one wake type of, I don't even know what the hell this was. To be real with you.
It's like a wake.
Yeah, it was a wake.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of seemed like. or just like anyone who wants to put their hand in the piggy bank, basically.
See what they can do.
Pretty much.
So, yeah. Oh my God, this is unreal. Wow. I think Kendall is reaching his potential Logan arc, because this is something that Logan would do 100%.
Yeah.
Because you remember how he played all his kids against each other. He plays like
He's
you're gonna
learning
be
from his
CEO.
dad.
Yeah. So, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna give Roman and Shiv what they want, and I'm gonna do what I know needs to be done, and that's what his dad would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And we got the whole Shiv situation again. She was left outside, and that really pissed her off, as you can tell. And also, she is pregnant. And I just want to know from your perspective, what do you guys think of this whole situation surrounding Shiv again? Because again, she's back, square one, where she's behind all of them. Where do you guys think this is gonna lead to?
Yeah, I think Shiv has the least leverage of Tom and then Shiv. It goes
Greg, Tom, Shiv.
I would even say Greg, because Greg was written somewhere in that little.
No, Greg's leverage is the fact that he has the documents.
Yeah, and
the audio recording.
He has something.
And
he has
we don't know what.
Did
the
he
hell...
actually delete the things that Tom told him to delete?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
No,
logistics
definitely
folder,
not.
The logistics folder
He
thing.
probably sent it to him. Hit that week. From last episode. Yeah.
Yeah, we never saw him going to the office or whatever to do it, so I don't know.
Yeah, the logistics folder thing. I worry about that, and so yeah, I think going back to Shiv, I think obviously of the siblings and of any of the old heads too, like the people who are potentially taking over as interim CEO, she has the least leverage, and she's in the worst situation because no more husband. Yep, pregnant.
Yeah,
she's about to have a bastard child. Like it's a lot that is going on, and she has no control. So like right now, she has no play.
So do you think right now it'd be just an idea? You think her best bet is to get with Tom, or do you think it's to? What do you think she should do from a business perspective? What do you think how she should play her cards right now?
The thing is, I think she's floundering because she has no cards to play. I don't think she has cards to play because no one is siding with Tom. You saw the entire beginning of the episode. He was basically throwing his hat in the ring and all that, and they all shut him the hell down.
So stupid, bro. She's gonna side with Roman because Roman's gonna find out about that whole situation.
She needs to stay close with the siblings to see what the hell is actually going on.
Yeah,
that's what needs to happen for her. This is the only play she has, and it's not even a play. It's like this is where she is, and she just has to see it out because there's nothing with Tom, bro. Tom has zero leverage. He barely has leverage over Greg. If anything, Greg has more leverage over Tom than him. So I think right now Shiv is like that whole scene where she falls down is like a fall from grace, like symbolism type of thing, where she like has this idea of herself, but like she's falling and she has no, she's got nothing, and that's why she's like flustered. She's got absolutely nothing, and even the little like walking down and seeing Marsha, she's like, if it couldn't get any worse, like Marsha's
going up the stairs and she's coming down the stairs.
Yep.
Like that's
that symbol. There's a lot of power dynamic symbolism stuff in this episode that I would love to go back and just like pinpoint. But yo, this episode was fire.
Yeah, it was a great episode. Let's go to the old heads now. Carl, Frank, Jerry. Those are like the three.
Those are the main
the main three.
Yep.
Charlie, what do you think stood out to you from those three in this episode? I feel like they were also doing some chess play, and there was something going on that we caught, and I want to know what you want to bring up to the table on that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned the fact that they're trying to play the siblings against each other, and we don't know if that's a fact yet, but I feel like it's very likely that that's what they're trying to do. So they're smart. They're playing it very smart. But I think the siblings will also play things very smart because they're not together at least, but individually. They're all going to have their own little plot to glory. But yeah, they started off the feud already great, and you see Kendall's already backstabbing them right off the bat.
Yeah.
So it didn't last very long, and they probably knew. Like Jerry probably was the one who was like, yeah, if we tell Kendall that, he's going to be CEO, he's gonna backstab them, and it's gonna go to shit.
But you want to know something? I'm having a hard time with Kendall because I'm wondering if this is truly the Logan Roy arc, then it's more than just backstabbing. I think it's more along the lines of, I'm doing this regardless of what you think because this is how we're gonna prosper. Like this is how we're actually gonna.
It's like we're gonna basically go to glory. Like this is
the only way that we make it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the stuff that Logan did.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Whether or not the kids were like, you backstabbed me, you fucked me, whatever, you tried to kill me, like he was like, I did what's best for us. Like, and I think Logan truly believed that. And he was like thinking that he had his kids' best intentions. Even though it was really messed up, I think Logan actually thought that. And I'm wondering if Kendall is also doing that. He's doing it in a messed up way and using Logan Roy tactics, but he's thinking also potentially for his siblings and saying like, I know that this is not what they want, but we have to do this play with Hugo with the PR moves because this is what my dad would have done and it makes sense for us.
I mean, yeah, because if you look at it from a business standpoint and board-wise and everything, if they don't play those cards, they might not even accept them as CEO and COO. Like, it's just a fact.
It's true.
It's a...
And that's why I think that and that's why I think he recognized that. And I think that Roman lacks that killer, you know what I mean? The ability to try to kill someone because
he's been hurt in the past. Like
he has, but he's
deep
also
trauma.
been the loyal dog,
Yeah.
right? He's been the loyal dog. Yeah. He's always been the one by his dad. Like dad says do something, dad says jump, he says how high. But Kendall has tried to kill his dad.
Kendall has tried to be independent from Logan.
Yes, multiple times. And I think what he's trying, like what that emulates is that Kendall's not afraid to make the decisions that he thinks is right for the business, regardless of whether one of his siblings or one of his loved ones would like it. And that is very Logan Roy.
Yeah, right. He's the most like his dad out of all of them.
Yeah.
You could say that.
You could say that. And I think it's like, obviously he has a lot of, like there's a lot of things about him that's not even close to Logan.
He had the addiction problem.
The addiction problem. He's also like, he's not nearly as confident as Logan is in it because I think he's always lived in his dad's shadow.
I mean, I think that scene alone where we saw him looking at the paper and him zooming in, and I think there we can see the insecurity of him questioning, did dad really want me?
And he said multiple times, like, I think the paper's solid. The piece of paper is solid.
He's going back to the paper one more time and
he's not
zooming
saying,
in.
Yeah, he's not saying dad wanted me. He's like, the piece of paper is solid because he's like, this is what I have to lean on. If dad put it in paper, it means that he 100% wanted me. And I think that there is that doubt, but I'm wondering if the doubt is starting to slowly fade.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to believe... I want to kind of believe that Kendall is not doing this just to fuck over his siblings and say, I'm taking the entire pie instead of giving you pieces of it. But I don't know.
I don't know. I can't predict what's going to happen next. I'm trying to see it out, but I can't. I truly can't. But what I see is there's a lot of foreshadowing that is happening. And I just think that Kendall is up to no good. And I know he's trying to play his cards like Logan, but that scene that we saw him zooming in to the paper and being like, yeah, it's on the paper, yeah, I think that shows a lot about Kendall. And we knew from the game the man has doubts and he's not confident in himself. Yeah. And I'm trying to see, like, at the end of the season, I feel like it's going to blow up on him. And again.
For like what, the third or fourth time?
Because that's always been Kendall's fate.
Yeah.
But is that, is
that the play that these writers would go with? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, is his arc always just going to be like, I'm a failure? Or is he going to look in the mirror one day and be like, I got everything that I wanted, but now I'm Logan Roy? And
I think he needs to understand that he can't be Logan Roy. I think that's his character development.
Maybe.
I think if he makes that acceptance, like looks in the mirror and says, I'm not Logan Roy, I am Kendall Roy, and I'm gonna make a plan for myself. Because again, I get it's all about getting the power, but get the power by being you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think that's idealistic thinking.
Yeah.
I think in the way that these writers would write it.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if the idea is that he's gonna get there and he's gonna do exactly what he planned and he's gonna get exactly what he wanted and he's gonna look in the mirror and see his dad and be like, holy shit, this is horrible. Like I'm doing exactly what I didn't want to become. Like I've talked so much about my dad, and now maybe I'm, and maybe his siblings.
Can
will
you
also
even
look
tell
at
if
him
the
like
man is happy when he's doing all this stuff?
that. Bro, I don't think any of them are.
No, none of
I think
them.
they're all miserable. I think one of the
They don't know
themes-
anything else though.
No, they
They've
don't.
grown up in
Yeah.
this.
They don't.
So this is
Business
their
is
life.
business. It's their life. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the thing about one of the things we've gotten about this entire family.
Yeah.
Is like none of them are ever truly happy, and like I think that proves that like wealth and power.
It's like,
and
will they
status
ever?
is not-
You know,
yeah.
by the end of the season, will they ever be like, you know what?
Everything's good and we're all a happy family.
It's just BS because it won't happen.
No.
Yeah. There was a situation with Carrie and Marsha. That was a very interesting scene.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of that.
I
now.
don't know either. I'm just.
I think my stuff with Carrie now, my whole brain with Carrie is jumbled. Maybe she really was just like in shock of stuff, but at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like the two women that Roman has been with at this point. Well, not even two, because I think if you count a third with who was the Pierce lady who he chose to become CEO.
You talking about Logan?
Yes.
Okay, you said Roman. That's why.
Sorry.
Logan. I forgot.
The two women that Logan or the multiple women that Logan have dated. He chose one woman that none of the kids liked. Remember, it's the lady who voices the This is Incredible.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
Like they've all been
Sid?
super.
No, that's not Sid.
No, that's
No,
not
that's another one.
They've all been super intelligent women.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, that woman that I just named, she is not. It ended up blowing it up in her face. But like Marsha's always been very calculated, and she's always been plotting
So
behind the
then,
scenes.
yeah.
So what does that make me think of Carrie? Does that mean that Carrie is playing this really well and whatever, and she has something up her sleeve, or is she really like the deer in the headlights who was like caught off guard by all of this and really doesn't know how to react and everything? So I don't know, but like the fact that Marsha is like super hesitant to have her around, it's just like, I don't know, man. It makes me feel.
And Marsha.
Is it Rhea or Rhea?
Rhea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Rhea. Yep. But that's the thing too, because like, Roman's like, private number. Like, give me your private number. Give me your private number. It's almost like he's like, he thinks there's something more to dig into.
Yeah, because
what's going on with her.
The relationship he had with Carrie, Carrie found out a lot of things about Logan towards the end, right?
Mhm.
So she probably knew some health stuff that maybe no one else knew.
Maybe.
You know, so that's another interesting thing that could happen. But again, I feel like everyone has something except Shiv.
And Tom.
And Tom. Yeah. Yeah.
They're both back at square zero.
It's very interesting what's going to happen coming up next.
Yeah.
I'm
wondering where Ewan is going to come into play. Logan's brother.
Oh, yeah.
Because Greg mentioned him at one point.
Mhm.
Because he was like, well, Ewan's going to have to, blah, 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 because now he has to name drop somebody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm very curious now that Logan is dead, what that's going to mean in terms of Ewan. Probably not much, but I'm always curious to see when he comes back into play. I always feel like it's around a very pivotal decision.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen in this board meeting. I'm pretty sure board meeting would be next episode.
Yeah, probably.
And
they can't drag it out much more.
No, they can't. I mean, they have to announce Kendall and Roman,
Yeah.
as CEO.
Oh my God, bro! So we have 6 more
We have
episodes.
6 more episodes.
Oh my God, we have
Yeah.
a lot still.
We still have a lot.
to go.
There's still
that
a
was only
lot.
episode 4. So
Yeah.
much shit has happened this season.
It's just understanding where is this going, and I can't.
I'm not even trying.
I know I'm trying in it. You're not, but you're just
Yeah, I'm trying, but at the same time, it's like you have to low key let go at some point. And just let this thing take you, because like it's just a.
All right,
it's a
can we
ball
talk
of
about how
wax.
funny this episode was? I'm
Yo.
not gonna lie, this episode was hilarious.
I was dying
This
laughing,
episode
bro.
was mad
That
funny.
was
Charlie,
I was dying, bro. I was dying at that last
Sandy?
with Sandy.
Shit, like, stop smiling. Oh my God, that had me. That had me.
This episode, I don't know if that's what they were going for. We were laughing because
Oh yeah.
no,
Roman
it
was like, "Why is his face like that?" He's like, "Oh, that's just how he
This episode
looks
was funny.
nowadays."
No, bro. This man is just happy.
Oh my gosh. But y'all, I'm gonna rate this episode and then I'm gonna pass it to y'all.
It's a 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think it's an.
You have a different rating?
You have
I
a
don't
different-
even want to rate these episodes anymore. I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm having a really hard time with this season because it's been like incredible. So like me just saying 10, 10,
It's
10
really
over and
hard.
over,
Yeah, okay.
I think at the end of the season is gonna have to be where I reevaluate.
Do you
what I
think?
rate.
Yeah. Do you think this has potential to be the most perfect season of television that you've seen?
I think a show is so well defined by its ending, and I think that's why we look at shows like Breaking Bad and we say Breaking Bad is one of the most perfect
Yeah.
TV shows. So if they can pull the ending off in this perfectly, bro,
You put it on that list.
oh yeah,
I agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with you. I think we had to see how it plays out, but I think we can judge the episode on its own, and we can say this episode was good. This episode was a solid episode, and you can give a rating to the episode, and you can say, "Yo, it was perfect." You can say that it was a 10.
yeah, for me, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I just think it's hard in retrospect to look at it, like everything, because like you go back to, I don't want to go on a tangent with this, but you go back to Game of Thrones. When we were watching the last season of Game of Thrones, there were episodes where you're like, "Holy shit,
Like that was
sick," and then you go back and you look and you're like, well, that kind of sucked if you go back and look at that thing. So I have a hard time now at this point rating TV shows until I see the final product with the season because of those reasons. And I had a great time in this. Like, I'll give it a 10 because I'm probably going to keep giving all the episodes a 10 because I'm loving it. And I have really no complaints. And I could not write this show.
No, I couldn't either.
I couldn't write the show. I couldn't tell you what I would want them to do differently. So it's hard for me to tell you and sit here. I want to critique the.
The writing
I
is
have
just
nothing.
incredible. There's,
I
I don't even know how I could be like, no, maybe you should have wrote this
And that's
different.
why.
Like,
And
I
that's
can't
why
do
I
that.
think rating is stupid.
You think rating is stupid in general?
For me, right now with this, I don't think rating makes sense because I'm like, I can't pinpoint something that I would change. I can't see where this is going, and to me, there's nothing that I could do differently. So what the hell is the point of me giving this rating? It's a 10.
Yeah.
Great. It's fucking great TV. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Charlie,
10.
it's great TV.
It's great TV.
It's great TV. It is.
Oh
It is
my
very
gosh,
good TV.
what an episode, y'all. We appreciate you guys watching this episode. Like, subscribe, and please comment your thoughts. We love you guys, and see you soon for episode 5.